Spices and Aromas. I am Rovena. Today I am going to share another cherished recipe from my grandmother's kitchen, the Mangalorean Catholic Sambar powder. In company, we call it Sambaraso Pito. During my grandmother's time, this was a mandatory masala powder in the kitchen to prepare all the vegetarian Mangalorean dishes. I had a special order for this powder, and also soon we will be celebrating Nativity, and I can use this powder in most of the traditional dishes that we are preparing for Nativity. So I just keep this handy for all my preparations. Since we add lot of lentils to this masala powder, it's better to refrigerate. So let's look into the ingredients and let's get started. This recipe will yield approximately 400 grams of powder, which is sufficient for a family for up to 6 months, depending on your usage. I am using my deep bottom iron pan to fry the ingredients. I just added 200 grams of red chilies. Now I will add 125 grams of coriander seeds and fry until aromatic. If you are new to making powders, it's best to roast each ingredient separately to ensure even frying. I just added 2.5 tablespoons of cumin or jeera. Next I will add 3 teaspoons of pepper. Then I will add 1 teaspoon of fenugreek seeds or methi seeds. I always fry methi before storing. That's the reason I am just adding it with other ingredients for frying. If not, you have to fry the methi separately as it takes a long time for frying. I added 1.5 tablespoon of sesame seeds and 3 tablespoons of mustard. Remember not to fry the mustard for a long time because it will turn bitter. Now I am adding 4 to 5 sprigs of curry leaves. And finally to this I will add the garam seeds or ajwain. Just fry for 30 seconds and take out all the ingredients from the pan. Now let's start frying the lentils. I just started with the black gram dal. Next I will fry the tur dal and the moong dal together. I have taken 1 tablespoon each of all the dals. Next I will fry the chana dal. Chana dal takes a little time for frying, so I am taking it separately. Next I will fry 1 tablespoon each of raw rice and boiled rice and fry until it puffs up nicely. Be extra careful while frying the ingredients and see that you don't over fry any ingredient. I repeat, in case you are a beginner in making powders, fry the ingredients separately. We are done with frying the rice. You can see it is puffed up. Now finally I'll add the turmeric and just fry for 15 to 20 seconds. Now that all the ingredients are fried well, put them together and let them cool, but don't leave them out for too long or you may lose the crispiness, making it harder to powder. I am just sharing the pics of the delicious dishes that I prepared using this powder. I will share more in my upcoming videos. Please do like, follow and subscribe to my channel. I wish you happy cooking.